Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm Kelgoth, and we're playing some uh, Forge Adventure Mode. We're going to start a draft. We are doing Lost Caverns Ixalan, and we drafted a Explorer deck with this whole Explore theme, and we're going to see if that works out for us. The one thing I'm a little afraid of is there's a lot of big dinosaurs in this, and we don't really have anything to deal with like big creatures. So we'll see where we're at. Let's start this event. So our deck starts off. We have 3 land, which is great. We have. Is there a way to change the view? I want these cards to pop up bigger. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna keep the hand. I got plays on 3 and a play on 4, so we'll keep. And then we're gonna play this tap land first, in case we draw something else. When it enters, exile a card from my hand. Okay. So I'll exile the envoy of. I'll exile this envoy, and then I'll play the forest. Oh, there we go. There we go. If I right click, they get big. Now I can actually read the cards. That was kind of a difficulty. Okay. I will play this forest, and I mean these are kind of the same. This is a better. I mean This is just a 1/1, so we'll just play this for now. And what do we get? Over the edge. Okay. Do we want to put this into our graveyard? No. We'd like to draw that. Now we get a good blocker for his 1/1. And then we will attack in. He doesn't block. And then we will enter the Sunken Citadel tapped. We'll choose blue since we don't have a blue source yet. We don't have a reason to do blue. And then we will play this. And then it explores. And we get a land, unfortunately. And then what we can do is next turn, we can play this Sovereign Okanek Ahau. And this will pump up our River Herald Guide when it attacks. He may mail 2 cards and return a creature graveyard to his hand. I don't know if he did do that. No, because he milled 2 swamps. Okay. So we're going to play the Sovereign as planned. We will Alpha Strike in. With power greater than the creature's base power, put +1/+1s. Whenever you... Oh, he attacks. He has to attack. Okay. I understand now. Not quite right. Okay, so he's going to play 1/3 with Death Touch. Okay. We're going to have this Kinjali explore. So it's going to explore and explore again. So this is the repeatable explore effect. I like having that on top. No, don't put it in the graveyard. And then it gets a bunch of counters. Um, oh, it auto tapped me bad. Okay, oh wait, we can play this. I want to draw some cards, so we're gonna draw some cards, and then we're gonna attack in like that, and then they're gonna get more counters. So he chumping, and then my River Herald guide is gonna die, but he kept my double striker alive, which kind of had to do, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play this, and then equip this here, and then we're gonna go Alpha Strike. And then we just win. Next game. We don't need the sideboard. We only have one land here. Yeah, one land, unfortunately. We have one land and it doesn't do anything, so we gotta mulligan again. Forest. Okay, so we're gonna return these two, and then we're gonna keep. This is bad. I don't like this at all. Well, we did get a second land, but unfortunately, it is. What? I clicked the wrong thing. We'll get our equipment out, and then if I choose blue, I can. Okay, blue. And then that allows me to cast this. Okay, it's searching for a basic land. Okay. So there we go. We got that out. And then these will... he will go in next turn, explore, and potentially ramp me. Okay. So we will explore. Okay. And then I can put a land in. And that is in my land drop for turn. And then we're going to keep back. Okay. It's going to deal 2 to me. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Okay, I will sacrifice my 3/1. Okay, we're going to explore here. It's Ojur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do like this. We will not put it in our graveyard. We knew he was going to block like that. Okay, so he put a clock on us. But that's okay. We're going to play Ogier. We're going to swing in. And the next turn, we're going to equip Ogier and okay, he's returning it to our hand. So that's just kind of delaying us. Replay Ogier. And then these just bounce off of each other. Okay. All right. We put this here. And we God, the auto tapper. It tapped both our green. Which is what we need for all this. Okay, we're gonna attack in. Okay, get a land in. And then the trigger will happen. Because it will deal 6. And then we get to put creatures, a land and a creature. So we want another. Choose a creature. That's the only creature. Choose planes. That planes. We'll play our land. And then okay. He's going to go to combat. He's going to hit us for 2. I'm gonna have this go out. When it explores Jade Seed Stones, don't put it in my graveyard. Okay, that means get the passive trigger. That means we put this over here. This is gonna get a +1/+1 counter. We'll tap like that, and then we will swing out, and we will not put it in the graveyard. And then he has to block. He's going to be taking 12. So that's it. Great. Great. Let's play round 2. We would like to be on the play. We got a lot of land. We'll keep. And then we will choose green for this. Green. And then wow. We're gonna do this Promising Vein. And we're gonna get out a basic forest. This is just gonna thin our deck a little bit. Because we need to draw some creatures. Here's a creature right on time. We'll play planes. We'll play our Thousand Moon Infantry. It deals 2 damage to any target, but it's going to deal 2 damage to me. Okay. We're going to attack in. River Herald Guide. Explores over the edge. We won't put it in the graveyard. And then we'll play our Hidden Courtyard tapped. And then we can over the edge. So it's transforming it into an equipment, which you can't do anything with. Let's see. I can destroy it if I wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to get this on turn 7. We will have this out. So I think we just attack in, and then we can explore with it if we wanted to. Yeah. Because that'll just start getting nuts. So 2 damage to each opponent. It's a 4/5. Okay. So we could activate this hidden courtyard because it's 4 mana. So 1, 2, because this can do 2 for land sources. 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. I discovered 4. Cast. And then he's going to explore. He got me a land. We have blue, we have white. We'll say green. And then he's probably going to attack in with this. We don't want any attackers. Did we play our land for turn? Yeah, we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still 2 turns away from that. So he's going to attach that. He's going to swing in for 6 damage, which does hurt. And then a 1/3 and a 2/2. Well, play my Ogier, which will turn into a land if it dies, so I can totally block this thing. As for attacks, I don't have any profitable attacks, so I'm going to keep back. Enchant is base power toughness. Is a golden creature. So, it turned the artifact into a interesting, which then means that he can't attack. And then we could start sacrificing artifacts. So we can sacrifice these gnomes. These gnomes will make it a 6/6. Okay, so it's going to turn back into a land. We did get rid of the equipment. This is fine. They're going to discover 3. They got discovered a Hotfoot Gnome. And then we looked at 2 cards, and there is a forest and a creature. So we will put the creature and the forest into play. Now this is gonna be really nuts with this thing here. Because it's gonna double the power of this thing. So we want to make sure that this has a profitable attack. And then, oh yeah, this comes in, and we can transform only if we control 10 or more permanents. It only has a sorcery. So we can turn him back into the god. He'll do 2 damage. Okay. So, we're going to over the edge. Target creature I control explores and explores again. We want to do it to our sovereign. Because we need to... Unfortunately, we found a lands, and then we found the Might of the Ancestors. What does this do again? Oh, yeah. This also works with our... with him. We will not keep... We'll keep it on top. And then we will play the Spygrass Siren, because we'll get that map token. And then we're going to put the map token here. And we already knew that that was there. We don't want to put it in the graveyard. And then we want to sacrifice gnome token. Because we're going to, everything we put on here is going to get doubled. So we're going to do that again. Pay 2, sacrifice. And then we'll do that again. Pay 2, sacrifice. And then we're going to attack in with just these 2 creatures. Because then this is going to get 2 more counters, and then this is going to get 6 more counters. And then they just chump. And now they're going to be on a timer, because I also created 6 gnomes. I should have ordered those triggers, because I could have had 12 gnomes. Damn. Did I play my land trigger? I did. Deals 2 damage to us. He has no good attacks. Might of the Ancestors. And then we something's gonna get +2/+0 and vigilance. We will make it be our double striker, because then that is going to get doubled as well. And then we'll just attack in with the flyer. I mean, we'll just attack in with everything. That's 2 damage. And then we put him down to 1. Yeah. You need a board wipe? Nope. Like really yeah. So we have forest, we have a promising vein, which we can go to get our blue. Which we'll have to do. This is fine. If we draw another land, okay. Play our promising vein. And then we'll play our forest. And we don't have a play on 2. We also need white. Not ideal. Sunken Citadel will choose one of these colors. We'll choose this as... Enter as a color. We'll choose this as white. And then I should have done this last turn to go get our blue. Now we can start playing our hand. Unfortunately, it is a little slow. So 3 cost. We'll play the Merfolk Cave Diver. Is profitable blocks, so that's good. It plays that Panicked Altasaur. I'm not sure what to play. Probably this 2/4. And then, let's see, the removal here. I'm going to exile this Panicked Altasaur. This is going to be 3 less. So it'll be 3 mana on my turn. Yeah, I'm going to just take the 4 and then enters. Tap this fight. We'll do another green. And then we want to do this now. And then we can attack in with this. If they double block, we get to kill one of these. Oh, man. That was bad. We're going to block like so. And then they're going to reattach. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, this map token. I don't have another okay. Chose not to attack, which is good for us. We're going to explore here. And hopefully we don't hit a land. Yes. We didn't get the land. It's a 2/2. 2/2 is fine. And then we have to draw that card. Okay. He did the thing again where he turns this into a creature. Feel like we have to block here. He's discovering 3. He's discovering in Tully's favor. It's +1/+1 and trample. Okay. Gonna play out this here. We did this first to see what the top was going to be. And we will keep it on top, because then when this explores, we go like this. And then resolve that first. And then that. And then we saw that. It gets the counter. And then it will double the counters. It has to sacrifice 2 creatures if it wants to. There we go. And then we got a properable block down here. He's going to keep that one. Okay. Now I'm going to keep them back as a blocker. Play our land. So this will double. So he'll double the counters. So this will go to 6. It'll be a 5/6. Which means he'll have to lose. Okay. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 mana to play with. So we can do this tendril and one of these. So we'll go like that. And then we'll auto tap that. This will go here because this will give even more +1/+1 counters. We will keep. Did we just skip past combat? Shit, we just skipped past combat? Alright, well that's fine. Combat. Okay. Declare attackers. Declare attacker, declare attacker. We want that to happen first. Explorers, it's a counter spell. We only have 1 blue. So we'll put it in the graveyard, yes. Now it's a 15/14. Okay. Basically he's on a timer now. This is legendary, so we can't play that. Oh, I misclicked there. Or not misclicked, I didn't realize what it was asking me to do. Back to adventure. Great. Let's play round 3. For mana, we have 3 green. We can glow cap, lantern, play River Herald Guide. We'll keep. Not ideal, but we're also on the draw, so we might draw a. Yeah, so we play the glow cap, lantern. The next turn we play the Promising Vein, and we grab a blue or white source. And then turn 3 we'll get the River Herald Guide into play. So that Promising Vein, and then we have 2 white creatures, so we're gonna pull out a white of plains, and then we'll get our River Herald Guide into play. It's a 3/1. It explores, finds a hidden courtyard. Okay. Discards it. Exiles a card. We don't have blue. Okay. So we want to. We'll put this in. It explores. It finds a land. Kind of unfortunate that we keep finding all these lands. We'll put that in, and we're gonna choose blue. We are hemorrhaging in life. This is fine for now. Choose an artifact creature card from it. Gets rid of my Thrashing Brontodon. God, he's like really controlling me. Okay. So if we go like this, We can play the River Herald Scout. It'll explore. No, we want the removal spell. Okay. I played my land drop? I must have. So this will stop these two, but I still have that. And then my removal spell that I just drew. Oh, he had to craft with 2 creatures. Or craft with, so he crafted with the flyer, which is not ideal for him. So we will put here, because this untaps during each other player's untap step, which will make it a profitable blocker. And then we will just attack in with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We won't put it in the graveyard because that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We won't be able to play it next turn. We are on a clock. And then that does. We will exile that creature. We had the mana for it. And then we will continue to attack. And then he has no creatures. We got our okay. Okay. It's 6, 7. We only have 1 blue, so we can't do both of these. Hmm. So, what do we want to do? If I can make this a 6/6. Yeah, so I will do that instant speed at the end of his turn, make it a 6/6. So he went to main 2. What is this? Okay, you return a creature. Now we will auto sacrifice that. Auto sacrifice that. Auto sacrifice that. Now it's a 6/6. Now we can make it. So we will explore here. Now the idea here is if he doesn't turn into a 7/7, we can sacrifice the actual lantern. Cancel. Oh, I skipped past combat. Shit. I have to attack in. Oh, well. Okay. So I'm gonna go to here. And then declare attacker. See, I skipped past the declare attacker step. And then I want to explore first. And then is creature. No. So it's the 9/7. Okay. And then it'll create 9/11s, and he trumps. Oh, actually, I didn't realize he didn't trump. But this is okay, because now we're going to destroy target artifact or enchantment. That artifact that's really kind of given us the problem. And then so it's exploring and find a basic island. And we get to put the island into play. Sacrificing that over, we're going to get this over the edge. Cast it. We could destroy that. I don't want to. I think instead I want this to explore twice. We want that to be in our hand next turn. We're going to give this vigilance. And then we're going to attack in. So okay, so he's got to block 3 creatures. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus that's enough to be lethal. Next game. That was a little tough, but we did it. This has got the mana that we need. We got to play on 3. We don't have 2 green for that, but that's fine. Now we do. So play the Hidden Courtyard first. We want to keep this in case we want to play that on blue. Okay. It's all their tap land because we're gonna play this into that. They're gonna discard my. That's good thing I have 2 of those. Then we play this forest and this Thousand Moon infantry that'll stem the bleeding from this. Siren Spyglass. And makes that Explorer. Found a Bitter Triumph. Okay. Forest. God, what does Bitter Triumph do? I don't remember. I just clicked past it, and now I'm like, oh man, I should remember what it does. They're actually Brontodon. If he tries to Bitter Triumph us, we can just remove this. Yeah, so Bitter Triumph. Yeah. Discard a card or pay 3 life. So, that's fine. We're keeping Thresh and Brontodon back as a blocker. Play the Sunken Citadel. Okay, and it's going to be blue. And then we'll play our Jade Seed Stone. Make the Thrashing Brontodon a 6/7. At this point, it is profitable to attack in. Because we're winning that race. Oh, shit, he makes us sacrifice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it? don't remember what this is. It turns into a 7/7. Can I see the backside of this? Is there a way to... Nope, I just skip past some turns, apparently, by hitting some random keys on my keyboard. It's fine. We'll get this out. We'll worry about this next turn. He still attacks in. We do have this that we're worrying about. He did get a Death Touch creature out. Attack in. Okay. Like the creature I control or one from my graveyard. This one. And then this turns into a 7/7. Okay, and then we gain 3 life. That's good. That's fine. We can start doing this. Yeah, we want to keep that. So he's pretty much done next turn. Because we can turn a land into a 7/7. So you have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna turn this basic forest, and then we're gonna tap everything else. And then we're gonna go to combat, and we're gonna attack in with our 7/7s. We might as well attack in with everything else because he has to block the 7/7s. And then that'll be it. Great job. Collect rewards. We got some boosters and then our deck and a challenge coin. Awesome. That was really good. Did really well. Didn't find the cards we were looking for, but had a lot of fun with that. And I really did enjoy that. We'll take a look at the boosters and stuff. They're in inventory. We'll take a look at these next episode. Because this one's getting a little long because we did the whole all the games in 45 minutes. But thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next episode.